Arizona desert. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So a chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Take a look at Gordon. He's pulled in a lot of votes, nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening. Sure is. Thanks, DA. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight, both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Ramsey in at the 2 guard. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wing. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in it. Now here's Barton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Murray. And here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Here's Jokic, and the rejection by Ayton. Paul outside, And too long on the shot. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. And Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Count it, good. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Murray, here we go. It's hauled in by the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked. And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Crowder finds Booker. Puts it up. That one doesn't go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance. Again, one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Murray against Paul. Over Murray. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets, leading by 5.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. Rejected by Crowder. Lets it fly from 18. The shot's good from Paul. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here's Murray. Gordon with no one around. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The shot's good from Paul.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The pass to Jokic. Here's Ramsey. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon. From outside, off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Booker against Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Can they get it? The shot by Ramsey, no good. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Kicks it to Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Jokic.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings midseason?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Back to Murray to stop the drought. They get it back. Ramsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Paul. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Barton in the corner. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Booker the pass to Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Takes the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Murray. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Suns. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, Denver, a game behind.
Well, I think for Denver, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
The dish now to Morris. Poked away. Moore with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. The Nuggets trail by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Rebounded by Moore.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Murray, no good. Suns leading by 4. To the middle, here's Moore. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, Porter. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Moore's running. Johnson can't get it to go. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Got that one up quick.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Moore outside.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Morris, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Gordon dishes to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Over Moore. Millsap misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
They get it back, and the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Denver. The Suns leading to end the cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Denver making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 3.
Hey, yo, get over!
Murray with it. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Millsap with the steal. Moore against Murray. Morris outside. And Morris throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Knocked away. Moore with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Moore's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Morris. Knocked loose. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's Smith finishing it off.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's gonna bring it at that end of the floor.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Right back after this break. And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the defensive side.
First and foremost, we just got to do better. And I think the first place where we need to improve is on the defensive end. We've played so many close games this year. It's like we try to make every game interesting.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Johnson. Jones is out there with Smith. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Galloway in at the point guard position. The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
and they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Nuggets trail. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Clark, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Damian Jones. And it's Paul in for Moore. And so Clark nails both of them. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 7 points for Devin Booker.
Room service assist from Paul. Can't put the ball in a better spot. His vision, outstanding.
Here's Murray. Rebound by the Suns.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Murray against Booker. Quarter outside. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Morris looking over the floor. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jamal Murray.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Paul dishes to Booker. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Clark outside. Morris passes to Porter. Releases from 15. And again, Denver no good. Suns leading by 4. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So for the Suns, Crowder comes in for Smith, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. Jokic finds Barton. They need this. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 15 points a game, 14 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Free throw good, Booker.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Both free throws good from Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Green kicks to Murray. Crowder against Jokic. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Barton against Bridges. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Barton.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Crowder with it. Now Green defending. Shot from the low block. And Ayton throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Now Barton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Again, the miss by Booker. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And 12 points for Jamal Murray.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now the pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the
Take
line.
a break.
Yeah, I
Take a
agree
break.
with you. I mean, he attacked,
shots.
got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
First free throw is good.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Gordon's checked in for Jamal Murray. Ayton hits them both. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Here's Barton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Barton.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Both free throws good from Barton. Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Lakers.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The Nuggets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. Phoenix leading by 5. Booker looking around. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Barton outside. Lets it go from 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And you can't try to rough up Barton. Can't get too physical with him. He's very good at using his body against yours to draw fouls.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Both free throws good from Barton. Suns leading by 3. Bridges passes to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big
Ayton hits them both. And here's Barton. He has 6. Outside Millsap. Sinks the three-pointer. Millsap's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And, you know, Millsap is a decent threat from outside the arc, a credit to his hard work. You got to at least get a hand in his face from out there now.
Ayton dishes to Paul. They get it back. Bridges shot. Good. And the Suns lead by 4.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Gordon with it. Bridges covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The first one falls.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Phoenix making some changes. Jones checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Etuan Moore comes in for Devin Booker, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. And he makes both free throws. And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Crowder. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Jokic with it. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And again, Denver no good. Suns leading by 7. Bridges, no one around him. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barton passes to Gordon. The fader. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges inside the three-point line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And how about the numbers on Paul Millsap? How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Galloway kicks to Moore. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Smith checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Jones. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Pass to Gordon. Shoots a fader. And Galloway pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Morris with the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Galloway finds Johnson. Outside, Jones. Moore outside. Launches a three. No good. And Denver the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Denver making a switch here. 1:22 left to play here in the half. Morris passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Porter. He just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Back to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And a switcher also for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Morris outside. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Booker on the assist from Moore. Moore's got 3 assists in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Morris outside. Clark trying to get open. Here's Gordon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Such a tremendous floor leader, CP3 has been mentioned by many as a potential head coach. Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, if he decides to do that would be interesting. He'd be good at it. I think he has great instincts. He's a great motivator. He could do it.
As much as he talks in the court, can you imagine him from the sidelines?
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't want to be a ref working one of those games.
Would you like to play for him?
I most certainly will not.
Not this Shaq. What about this?
Never.
You must have been a joy to coach.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Denver, Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Murray. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Barton, no luck. Phoenix leading by 13. Booker outside. Inside, Paul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
Two.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is ageless. I mean, still sharp, still quick and fast, and one of the most active players on the floor at all times.
Both free throws good from Paul. The Nuggets trail by 15. Now Jokic. Over Booker. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Barton passes to Jokic. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Jokic has got 6.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Aiden is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 18. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barton. so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Murray has a full package. I mean, he's a deadly shooter and a surprisingly good penetrator, too. A terrific guard.
He's perfect from the line this time. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 15. Goes up on the wing. But they recover it. Here's Murray. Connects on the 17-footer. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor off the catch or dribble.
Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
3 on 3. Paul, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Count the basket. 18 points for Jamal Murray.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
Paul passes to Booker.
Hey, yo, right here.
From outside the arc, it's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Ramsey passes to Murray. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Barton's got 9.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him.
Paul against Barton. Step back shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 14, and the Nuggets pushing it up now. The shot by Ramsey, no good. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Denver calls timeout. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Green, he's checked in for Denver.
A moment here to look at some numbers
For Devin Booker.
4th in scoring, 10th in three-point shooting, and how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And there's the pass to Crowder. Dishes to Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
That is the quick decision-making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Passes it to Jokic. Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
To the paint, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 16. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they're able to recover. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. Martin from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Paul can't get it to go. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. That's tipped. The shot. He drains the quick shot. Paul's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Phoenix calls timeout. So for the Suns, Smith checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Paul. The Nuggets also changing it up. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jermichael Green. Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Monte Morris subbed in for Barton. Back to Johnson from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray, that's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. 25 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Damian Jones is checked in for Phoenix. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
The drive by Booker. And the Suns miss again. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And Jones slams it home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
For 3, Murray. Denver with the ball. 11-point game. Murray, no good. Smith with it, outguarded by Murray. Jokic with the steal. To the middle. Here's Murray, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Murray's got 31 points. Suns leading by 9. Here's Booker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Free throw good, Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Clark's checked in. He's off on the second. Suns leading by 8. For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Morris. 9 points in the game so far. Buries it from three-point range.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Moore. Pass to Booker. Booker draws the double. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Right side, Porter. He kicks to Murray. A minute 50 left to play in the third. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Booker the pass to Moore. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 6. Murray, no good. Phoenix is gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Devin Booker 3rd, 4th Jamal Murray.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Johnson, the pass to Jones. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And the first one at the line is good. And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Ramsey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
One shot.
Suns leading by 7. And he lobs it up, and Jones slams it home.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Smith surveying the D, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Smith is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Jones. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Free throw good, Porter. Good on both. Suns leading by 7. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Clark. Denver shooting a meager 37% for the game. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 40 points.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Here's Moore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 7.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Millsap. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Jones. Moore in the corner.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Phoenix leading by 7. It's deflected. Rebound by the Suns. Jones has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot will not fall. And the Nuggets going the other way. The 19-foot shot and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
cannot get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. So for the Suns, Bridges, he's checked in for Smith. And Paul's subbed in for Devin Booker. And a switcher also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. Suns leading by 5. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Paul outside. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guys, knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
And Crowder comes up to help. Murray kicks to Gordon. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crowder the pass to Moore. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Here's Crowder. Ramsey with the rebound. Ramsey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Moore outside. Nailed from three-point land. Moore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 10 points for Jokic.
Jokic is really good in these pick and pop situations. He loves them, and he executes them very well.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Porter against Bridges. Moore outside. Pocket 6. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got 44.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Tries from 10, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Ayton, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They break it out 5-on-3 from deep. More. Another three for Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
For 3, Murray, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Ramsey passes to Jokic. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Crowder finds Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. No good from Moore. The Nuggets trail by 15. Now here's Gordon. Murray surveying the D. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Bridges. Again, Phoenix.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. There's the pass to Ramsey. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 17. And here's Moore outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Moore's got 20.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Ramsey. And the rejection by Ayton. And the shot goes in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Passes to Ayton. Bridges inside the three-point line. Again, Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Jokic. Murray against Ayton. Some solid defense from Ayton. And for the Suns, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And Denver also making a switch. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. Denver's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Ball against Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And so he hits both. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 17-7 run. Out to the wing. On the wing, Booker. Shot on the wing, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Booker's got 29. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Outside Crowder. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Murray against Paul. Releases. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Murray's got 46 points.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
For 3, Murray, and it's Ayton with the rebound. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
That's a 2 from Crowder. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. The tray. Crowder pulls it in. Oh, Ayton in position. Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.